Welcome to Penang, the undisputed street food capital of Asia. From the moment you arrive, the air is electric, thick with the tantalizing aromas of charcoal grills and bubbling woks. Every corner of this UNESCO World Heritage Site sizzles with a vibrant energy, promising an unforgettable culinary adventure. Here, centuries of history blend on every plate. The island's unique heritage is a melting pot of Chinese, Malay, and Indian influences, creating a cuisine that's unlike anywhere else. We're talking about generations-old family recipes served up from humble hawker stalls, fast, hot, and absolutely unforgettable. We're on a one-day food marathon, a quest to chase down legendary dishes and the boldest flavors this island has to offer. We'll eat like the locals and discover why Penang's food scene is world-famous. Get ready to dive in. Let's eat. Our Penang food adventure begins with a dish that is more than just a meal. It's a national icon, the legendary nasi lemak. The name literally translates to rich rice, a humble yet accurate description for what is arguably Malaysia's most beloved breakfast. But its appeal stretches far beyond the morning. It's a dish enjoyed by everyone at any time of day. The magic begins with the rice itself. Fragrant jasmine grains are meticulously washed and then steeped in a bath of creamy coconut milk. Knotted pandan leaves are tossed in, infusing the rice with their unique, sweet, and slightly grassy perfume as it steams. The entire kitchen slowly fills with a comforting, nutty aroma, a scent that promises a delicious experience to come. This isn't just cooking, it's a ritual. While the rice achieves its fluffy perfection, the soul of the nasi lemak is prepared, the sambal. This is no mere chili sauce. It's a complex, fiery red condiment born from a symphony of ingredients. Chilies, shallots, and garlic form the base, but the secret weapon is belacan, a fermented shrimp paste that lends an incredible depth of savory, funky umami. This mixture is slow-cooked with patience and care, often for hours, until the oil separates and the paste transforms into a deep, glossy red. The result is a perfect balance of spicy, sweet, and savory that elevates the entire dish. Alongside the sambal, an army of essential accompaniments is assembled. Hard-boiled eggs, ready to be halved, crispy, salty fried anchovies, known locally as ikan bilis, and crunchy roasted peanuts. The final, traditional touch is the packaging. A scoop of the fragrant rice is placed onto a warm banana leaf, which imparts a subtle, earthy fragrance of its own. A generous dollop of sambal is added, followed by the various toppings. The leaf is then folded into a neat, pyramid-shaped parcel. Unwrapping it is a sensory delight. A burst of steam releases the combined aromas of coconut, pandan, and spicy sambal. One bite is a textural and flavorful explosion. The creamy, fragrant rice, the fiery kick of the sambal, the salty crunch of the anchovies, and the mellow richness of the egg. It's a true Malaysian classic, a universe of flavor in a simple, perfect package. Next up, we dive into the heart of Penang's hawker scene with Charu Teao. The name means stir-fried flat rice noodles, and it's a dish defined by its intense, smoky flavor. The essential ingredients are simple: flat rice noodles, fresh plump prawns, crunchy bean sprouts, and vibrant green Chinese chives. But the magic isn't just in the ingredients. It's in the heat of the wok and the skill of the chef. The wok is fired up to a blistering temperature, and traditionally a spoonful of pork lard is added, rendering out to create a fragrant, savory base that modern cooking oils can't quite replicate. The chef tosses everything together with a rhythmic clang of their spatula, a performance of controlled chaos. Dark soy sauce, a hint of chili, and other secret seasonings are added, instantly caramelizing on the hot surface. This is where the dish earns its soul, the elusive wok hei, or breath of the wok. It's that signature smoky, charred essence that can only be achieved with extreme heat and constant motion. The noodles sizzle and sear, absorbing all the smoky, savory flavors while the prawns cook to perfection. The air fills with the intoxicating aroma of caramelized soy and garlic, a siren call for anyone nearby. Served steaming hot, often on a banana leaf for extra fragrance, each bite is a delightful combination of textures and tastes. The noodles are chewy and slick, the prawns are sweet and snappy, and the bean sprouts add a fresh crunch. But it's the profound smokiness that lingers on the palate. This is Penang on a plate, bold, dynamic, and utterly unforgettable. Now prepare your taste buds for a flavor profile unlike any other. Penang Assam Laxa. This isn't the creamy coconut-based laksa you might know. This is its tangy, fiery cousin from the north. The word Assam is Malay for tamarind, the key ingredient that gives the soup its signature sour punch. The broth is a masterpiece of complexity, starting with a base of poached and flaked mackerel. This fishy foundation is then simmered with a potent blend of tamarind, lemongrass, galangal, and chilies, creating a broth that is fragrant, bold, and unapologetically intense. Thick, chewy rice noodles are placed in a bowl, ready to be submerged. Then comes a mountain of fresh toppings, each playing a crucial role. Shredded cucumber for coolness, sweet chunks of pineapple, fresh mint leaves, raw onion, and the indispensable finely sliced torch ginger flower, or bunga kantan, which adds a unique floral, citrusy note. The hot, tangy soup is ladled over everything, releasing a cloud of aromatic steam. But the final touch is a spoonful of haiko, a thick, sweet, and pungent fermented shrimp paste. When stirred in, the haiko dissolves, adding a deep, savory sweetness that masterfully balances the sour and spicy elements. The first spoonful is an assault on the senses in the best possible way. A thrilling collision of sour, spicy, sweet, and savory flavors. It's refreshing, complex, and utterly addictive, with a distinct hint of the sea. Our next dish is a testament to the waste not, want not philosophy of hawker cooking, Panang Hian Mi. Be aware this name can be confusing. In other parts of Malaysia, it refers to a stir-fried dish. But in Penang, Hokkien Mi is a glorious noodle soup with a rich, deeply flavorful prawn-based broth. The soul of the dish is its stock. For hours, the chef simmers a potent combination of prawn heads and shells, pork bones, and a secret blend of spices. This long, slow cooking process extracts every last bit of flavor, resulting in a brilliant orange-hued broth that is savory, sweet, and brimming with oceanic essence. A signature combination of two noodles is used: thick, chewy yellow egg noodles and delicate rice vermicelli. They are quickly blanched and placed in a bowl, then adorned with an array of toppings: juicy prawns, tender slices of pork, crunchy bean sprouts, and half a hard-boiled egg. A crucial element is the spoonful of spicy sambal, placed on the side of the bowl or on the soup spoon, allowing the diner to control the heat level. Finally, the star of the show, the steaming hot prawn soup, is poured over everything. The bowl is finished with a generous shower of crispy fried shallots, which add a fragrant aroma and a delightful crunch. Each slurp is a journey through layers of flavor: the rich prawn-infused broth, the spicy kick from the sambal, and the satisfying textures of the noodles and toppings. It's pure, unadulterated umami in a bowl. Now for something completely different, a dish whose name perfectly encapsulates the multicultural fabric of Malaysia itself: Rojak. In Malay, Rojak means mixture or eclectic blend, and this sweet and spicy fruit and vegetable salad is exactly that. A skilled vendor, often with a cart passed down through generations, begins by chopping up a refreshing medley of ingredients: crisp cucumber, juicy pineapple, crunchy jicama, and tart green mango. These are tossed with crispy fried dough fritters and spongy fried tofu puffs, which are perfect for soaking up the sauce. But the true heart and soul of Rojak is its sauce. It's a thick, dark, sticky, and pungent dressing that defies simple description. The base is that familiar funky friend, Heiko shrimp paste, which is balanced with palm sugar, tangy tamarind, and a kick of chili. Everything is thrown into a large wooden bowl and tossed vigorously until every single piece is thoroughly coated in this glorious, complex sauce. To finish, it's showered with a generous layer of coarsely crushed roasted peanuts. The result is a beautiful mess, a chaotic jumble of textures and flavors. Each bite is a surprise: sweet, sour, spicy, savory, and funky all at once. You get the crunch from the jicama, the juiciness of the pineapple, the chewiness of the fritters, and the pungent kick of the sauce. It's a refreshing, challenging, and utterly unique salad that's full of wonderful contradictions. Next, we return to the world of noodle soups with a beloved Penang comfort food, curry mee. This is a dish that warms you from the inside out. The cook prepares a fragrant broth that starts with a rich curry paste, which is then mellowed and enriched with creamy coconut milk. A vibrant red chili oil often floats on top, hinting at the spice within. The air fills with a warm, inviting aroma that is both spicy and sweet. A classic scent of the Malaysian kitchen. Into the bowl goes a mix of yellow noodles and rice vermicelli, along with spongy tofu puffs that act like little sponges for the broth. Then come the signature toppings that make it uniquely Penang style: briny cockles, savory cubes of coagulated pig's blood, and slices of cuttlefish. A dollop of a special potent chili paste is added on the side, allowing you to customize the heat to your liking. Stir it in, and watch the creamy broth blush with a deeper shade of red. The first taste is a wave of creamy, savory, and spicy flavor. The coconut milk provides a luscious backdrop for the complex spices of the curry, and the various toppings offer a fantastic range of textures. It's a deeply satisfying and hearty meal, the kind of food that feels like a warm hug in a bowl. As evening falls in Penang, a familiar, tantalizing smoke begins to drift through the air. This is the scent of satay. More than just grilled meat on a stick, satay is a social ritual, a food meant for sharing. The vendor meticulously threads small pieces of chicken or beef onto thin bamboo skewers. The meat has been marinating for hours in a potent blend of spices like turmeric, which gives it its signature yellow hue, along with lemongrass, galangal, and coriander. The skewers are then laid over a long grill filled with glowing hot coals. Gas grills simply won't do. The charcoal smoke is a crucial ingredient, imparting a flavor that cannot be faked. The vendor fans the coals, controlling the heat with expert precision, while continuously turning the skewers and brushing them with a sweet glaze. They sizzle and pop, the fat rendering and dripping onto the hot coals, sending up clouds of fragrant, mouth-watering smoke. The satay is served hot off the grill, beautifully charred on the outside but incredibly tender and juicy within. It comes with a rich, spicy peanut sauce, which is a complex creation in its own right, far from simple peanut butter. Alongside are chunks of fresh cucumber and raw onion to cleanse the palate, and ketupat, compressed rice cakes for dipping. Each bite is a perfect harmony of smoky, sweet, and savory. It's utterly irresistible. For a lighter but no less delicious street snack, we turn to Panang Popia. Unlike its deep-fried cousins, papaya is a fresh, soft spring roll, a delicate parcel of juicy goodness. It all starts with the skin, a paper-thin yet resilient wheat flour crepe that the vendor often makes fresh on a griddle. Before filling, the skin is painted with a layer of sweet hoisin sauce and a streak of chili sauce. The star of the filling is a sweet and savory mixture of slow-braised jicama and carrots, which is cooked until soft and succulent. This juicy filling is layered with fresh lettuce, crunchy bean sprouts, crushed peanuts, and crispy fried shallots for texture. The vendor then uses incredible skill to roll everything together into a tight, compact cylinder without tearing the delicate skin. The finished roll is sliced into bite-sized pieces, revealing a beautiful cross-section of all the ingredients, and arranged on a plate, ready to be devoured. Each bite is a delightful contrast of textures and temperatures. The soft, pliant skin, the warm, juicy filling, and the crispness of the fresh vegetables and peanuts. It's light, healthy, and bursting with fresh, clean flavors. The perfect snack to enjoy while exploring the city streets. Finally, no food tour in the sweltering tropical heat of Penang would be complete without Senol. This isn't just a dessert, it's a survival mechanism, the perfect icy antidote to a hot day. The process is simple, but the result is sublime. A vendor starts by creating a mountain of finely shaved ice in a bowl. Then come the key ingredients: a scoop of tender, sweet red beans and a generous helping of the Senol itself. Short, squiggly, bright green jelly noodles made from rice flour and flavored with fragrant pandan juice. Next, a ladle of fresh, creamy coconut milk is poured over the ice, blanketing the colorful ingredients in white. But the final, most crucial element is the gula melaka, or palm sugar syrup. This isn't just any sugar syrup. It's a dark, thick elixir with deep, smoky caramel notes that are incredibly complex. A generous drizzle of this liquid gold finishes the dessert, creating a beautiful swirl of green, red, white, and brown. The first spoonful is pure bliss. The cold melting ice, the creamy coconut milk, the chewy pandan noodles, the soft red beans. and the rich, smoky sweetness of the gula melaka all combine into a perfect symphony of flavors and textures. It's the perfect, refreshing ending to our epic Penang food marathon. From the breakfast of champions to the late-night sizzle of the grill, Penang's street food is so much more than just sustenance. It's a vibrant, living celebration of culture, history, and community. It's the story of Malay, Chinese, and Indian influences meeting in a hot wok or a simmering pot. Each dish we've tasted tells a story of migration, adaptation, and culinary genius. Every bite, savored at a bustling hawker stall, brings us closer to the true heart of Malaysia. So, are you ready for your own adventure? The streets of Penang are waiting. Let's keep eating.